Hello everyone, how's it going? So I've got even more great news for you, especially if you're a fan of Dynasty Warriors. Kayou has now released Romance of the Three Kingdoms TCG. So what we have here is the box that was released first week of April, I think it was. I didn't see it until I returned from holiday. So obviously I picked up two boxes, which I will open on the channel. But some of the artwork, oh my god, is so lovely. I think they may have reused some of the older artwork from the old TCG, just like they did with Naruto and Digimon. But to be honest, I ain't complaining. Like, just look at this promotional artwork. So speaking of promos, there is a promotional event on, and at the end of this video, I'll show you how to participate if you're in China. I don't think you can if you're not in China. Sorry. Best thing to do is buy it online. So these are the artwork you can see. And I know I mentioned in a few comments that Ultraman is crazy in China. Look at the left. It's all just full of Ultraman. It's usually how it is, right? So this is the first box, and it's all your usual stuff. So based around the three brothers, Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, Liu Bei, and it's got Lu Bu in it as well. But this card right here on the top right with Zhang Fei, oh my god, that is so awesome. I don't know what the hollow foil pattern looks like, so I'll have to see. And I'm guessing this is Zhang Fei, but again, don't know. I haven't actually pulled the card yet. I haven't opened a single box, but I did do a digital box, but I'll talk about that. It's to do with the promo. So apparently they've been doing promo cards and promo events since the Chinese New Year, and somehow it completely skipped me by because I think it was under the name Kayou Super, and I wasn't paying attention to that. It just seemed like it was, to do with a waifu set or whatever, because yeah. So I just skipped it until I saw Guan Yu. Then I'm like, oh wait, hold on, this is actually Romance of Three Kingdoms. So yeah, look at all of this beautiful artwork. So it's out now. You can buy a box for 180 yuan, which is roughly about £25 or £22 rather. But you get the idea, it's still quite cheap. Unlike Naruto, Digimon and Kayou so far don't do tiered boxes. And if I'm being honest, I did not like the tiered boxes anyways. It kind of mixed up the whole collection and it was difficult to complete a set. But with this, it shouldn't be the case. But look at this. You have Guan Yu and Zhang Fei as kids, and it's just a flashback. Looks so awesome. And this is Lu Bu and Dao Chan with Dongzhou in the back. This card looks epic. I think the promo card is more simplistic because you don't have Dongzhou creeping over the two of them. So you just have them two in a romantic scene. I'll show you the promo in a second as well. So, but look at the back of the card. It looks so nice. So these are some of the chibi cards you can get in the set. So you have all the famous characters in chibi version. The first 7 promos, I believe, the first 6 promos are these cards reprinted with a different background, and that's really it. So I missed it all. So what I did was I bought the first 3 graded because I couldn't trust the second-hand market not to be fake. So I've only got graded cards. I'm trying to get these 2 on the right. So Lubu, and I think it's Sunjian, or it could be Sun Chuan. Yeah, Sun Chuan. But I think it's Sunjian. Could be wrong. There's some artwork that looks like it's a throwback to the classic TCG set, or like an informational story set. More promo stuff. Zhang Jiao, I forgot who this was. Looks like Guan Yu picking berries again. It looks so sick. I haven't figured out the rarity system yet, but by looking at the set, I believe H is by far the most exclusive cards you can get, the rarest cards you can get, sorry. So we'll go through it again. We'll go through it in more detail. So this is talking about the pull rates and whatnot, and which ones you get in which. I will look into this in more detail and probably talk about it when I'm actually opening the boxes. So for now, I'm just going to skip it. So these are, again, some of the H cards you can get, which I think are supposed to be the rarest. If the second-hand price is anything to go by, this Jang Fei is like crazy expensive. This Lubu, not so expensive, especially because it's currently available as a promo card, which is signed. So I'll show you that as well. More examples of cards. And these cards have a stamp. So maybe there's a possibility of getting stamped cards in the set. I'm not too sure. More chibi cards. I'm guessing more full arts. I don't know if this is a playable TCG or if it's just for collection, because on the cards I don't see any numbers, no attacks, no text. It's just the characters and the name. So I'm guessing it's more for collection for the fans, right? I hope like seeing this has made you excited. If not, well, let's talk about the promos and how you can participate in the current promos if you are in China. So here is a list of the mini programs I've been using on WeChat. So this program here that's highlighted is the one that I showed you last time where you can check the sets list. This one is CCG. If you've been buying graded Chinese cards, it's most likely from CCG. I think this is CCGA, so Bao Sui, I don't know how it's pronounced. But for today, we're going to look at the first one here, the Kayou one, because that's got the promo. Later on, I'm sending some cards to CCG, so then I'll show you that app as well. Right, so if we go into the Kayou app, right, so this is the Kayou app and this is where the promos are. Now, I said there was good news. Romance of the Three Kingdoms was released by Kayou, but just today, before I started recording, I was looking through this app again, and you will not believe what I saw. Yes, Fire Force. So Kayou at some point is going to release this as well. So I look forward to seeing that artwork, right? But for the purpose of this, we're interested in the Three Kingdoms. So I'm going to go into the Three Kingdoms. And here you can see more ads on the card. So more ads on the TCG set. I think this is Gong Sun Zan, but I could be wrong. So it's just a clearer shot of all the cards. But if we go into the main page, this is where you can draw cards. So I've already participated, but I'll show you how it's done. So when you click the TV screen, you get told about what the promo events are and the time and how to do it. So if I click the treasure, you can see all of these rewards. So I believe the first one's a poster, not interested. The second one is a Lubu promo card, interested. Third one's another poster, not interested. Discount, not interested. Promo card, yes. So I've got those two, but I haven't got the others, right? So let's just load this up and I can show you in more detail what's what. So as you can see in my account, I have 41%. Now what that means is digitally, I have 41% of the whole collection available. So because of that, I get cards, right? So this is the first tier. For completing 3%, you get the poster, which I've already claimed, but I haven't had it shipped. At 7%, you get to have the Lubu promo, which I've got, so I'm happy with. And then if I keep going, at 11%, you get a poster and a discount, which I haven't used because I don't think I will. At 30%, you get another Lubu promo, which I've claimed, and a 15 yuan voucher. Now, if you get to 60, which I'm not going to even bother attempting, you get more discounts. If you get to 85, you get a card frame for the horizontal cards. You get to 93% collection, you get a poster and another Lubu promo card. You get to 96, and you receive another poster. I'm not sure if this is an extra large poster or what it is, but just some artwork you can hang on your wall. 98% you get a special collection box to store your cards, from what I understand. And then at 100%, now this one's going to be a killer. You get a binder, not interested, but you get a special promo called Enter the Double Dragon, but it was done by Translate, so probably actually means something else. I can tell that's Guan Yu on the left, but I'm not sure who's down the right. I think he's fighting Lubu just because of those two headpiece tails, whatever it's called, right? So I think that's Guan Yu versus Lubu now. Because how hard it is to get this promo card, when it hits the market, I expect it to be super duper expensive. And after seeing the secondary market here, my only advice to you would be, if you're buying raw cards of Kayou, buy it from someone who's reputable and trustworthy, or buy the card graded, because that's like the only way you're going to be sure you're not buying fake stuff, because it just seems like fake stuff is floating everywhere, right? So just be wary of that. Okay, so how do you get this 41% that I have, right? So if we go back to the page I was at here, or if you go, you could do it from the promo page. Actually, I did it from the promo page. So let's go back to the promo page. So from this page, the brush on the left is 1 pack. The brush on the right is 10 pack. The brush in the middle is an entire box. So I click the golden brush. It takes you to a checkout page, which I'm not going to go to because it immediately loads up all my personal information and payment details. So there's not much for me to show you about apart from the checkout page. So you click the gold brush, you get a box digitally. Then you open the box digitally, just like Pokemon Online, right? And things get added to your collection. So now if I go all the way back and go to my collection, I might have to edit out my personal details, right? So if I click this wallet here, I can now see my collection. So the first one is a promo set. So let's just look at that. So I have 2 promos that I've earned, but I can't request delivery yet because it releases on 15th of May, which is why I haven't had my normal set cards delivered. So digitally, these are the cards I've pulled. As you can see, I've not pulled a single H card, which I believe are the rarest, right? So these are the cards that I've got. So now what I can do is if I click this button, if I click the button on the left, it adds all of them. So now I can check out and I can request that these physical cards are posted to me. But the reason why I have a problem with this is I purchased the cards electronically, full price, no discount. So they saved on packaging and whatnot, but I still had to pay full price. And then I still have to pay for postage of these cards. Whereas on the JD site that I showed you earlier, if I buy from them, the box is exactly the same price with free delivery. So I'm like, what's the incentive of buying online? Kayou saves money, but it's just inconvenient for me. I'd much rather just buy a box. Now on this one, it's only showing the cards I have, but when I use this on the mobile app, I can actually see the cards that I don't have as well. So that lets me see all the H cards and whatnot. But we can also see this on the previous app that I showed you with the Digimon in the shorts. Right, so this is how you would get the Lubu promo. Now there's another promo card going on, which is a Chibi Jiangfei. So I'm going to put the pictures up on the screen now. For these ones, you need to buy a box and you get 1 card per box. So I bought 2 boxes and have 2 cards. I'm not sure if you can get it online. So I had to go into the main branch in Hangzhou to get this. I hope you look forward to my 3 Kingdoms box openings. Please leave a like. It really helps the channel, and subscribe. Let's make our way towards 100 subscribers. if you know people that are collecting Kayou and are looking for information, please share my channel with them. Ask them to subscribe as well, because the more interaction I have on my channel, the more it motivates me to go out and find all this info and share with you. Now I've saved the most important bit till the end. I want to shout out to Jinming and thank him for his help on understanding how the promo system works for Kayou and how I could participate. And that's how I've been able to share all of this with you. Now, Jinming has also been kind enough to show me all the apps and how to get CCG grading, because I looked into it in September and I couldn't find it. So thanks, Jinming. And I will be showing how to grade. He's even sent me a binder of Naruto TCG before Kayou's set. So I will show that to you all as well. So yeah, thank you, Jinming, and hopefully we can keep working together to translate all of this information for everyone across the world to see. Until next time, see ya.